Hello and welcome back to Slice and Dice. This is number 6 out of 8 for Slice and Dice, I think. Let me check, yeah. I got 2 more to do. I think that'll put me right tied for the leaderboard if I do 2 more Slice and Dices. Yeah, so we'll see. I'm kind of feeling a little bit worn down, so I'm probably not going to do... I might do like 1 more Slice and Dice at the end of the day, but I don't know if I'm going to do 2 more. Although, is it 2 more after this? This is episode Slice and Dice number... Was 6? Hold on, now I'm confused. This is 6. This is number 7. I don't know. I'm already lost and I haven't even started the bulk recording. Alright, what do we got? If an enemy I target gets 5 plus shields, I flee. 8 damage pain, 5 damage inflict single use, 2 X's. This is a pretty okay third turn curse. I don't like third turn curses, but this guy is not real. He's just gonna come up and either do nothing or kill himself, and I can also just make him run. Odd single use and bot blank I do not like. They take a lot of agency away from you. Ad wolf is fine as well, but maybe I'm just supposed to play ad wolf. You know what? I think I'm supposed to play ad wolf, but it's kind of close. I think that third turn curse is not too shabby, but we will see. Kind of just depends on if Lazy wakes up today or not. Yeah, I think hopefully he does. Anything I want to say to you? Hope you're doing well out there. Today is like, I don't know, fucking Saturday, Sunday, Monday, whatever day it is. I am one day going to learn my lesson and record my backlogs in a different way. But today was not that day. Let me tell you. I am maybe just a lost cause. Am I stupid? I almost pressed end turn there, by the way. It's not looking good. Just redirect. There we go. That is not good. In my mind, that was good, and that was not good. I will work to better myself. I just need to make sure I'm double checking, but you know. Guardian Caldera. I like Caldera a little more. I think Caldera over Initiate is good. Caldera is good at mana gain. He's strong even though he's 6 HP. HP is usually the name of the game, but Caldera is just so much better than the blues that he's up against, so he ends up with a pass. I'm just gonna make sure I don't roll a heal here. That would be not good. I will put damage into the rat. I could burst the rat. Actually, I should burst the wolf. I'm gonna set up for some scald value. I could save 2 damage on Caldera, but I think it's better to set up for scald. In my opinion. Let me see what my damage output really looks like here. Okay, even, so I think I need, let me look at this again, sorry. Yeah, and what is Splint to have 2 and 1? I don't like this. I don't like this lock. I want to make sure Dabble doesn't die here if possible. Eek. Okay. I think what you're supposed to do in this position is work over killing the goblin. No, I don't need to. I can hold out. If I'm gonna burst, then I can do this. And that's okay. And now I'm pretty close to killing the boar. Pray to God they get rid of Lazy soon. This guy is so bad. Sorcery notes. I like sorcery notes. This is right side is a 1 shield cleave. I like sorcery notes. I think it's okay here. It pairs pretty nicely with a lot of tier 2s that replace the middle side. Although, who's supposed to play sorcery notes here? You can do it on Dabble. I don't love it, because if you end on an X, it's pretty bad. I'm going to play defensive for a little bit still. Triple Archer with a wolf up front is kind of scary. Don't reroll Lazy on accident. I want to keep trying for Scald value, but I think in this fight it's a little hard. Yeah, in this fight it ends up just being this. It's just kill one of the rats that's killing me. Not a good looking turn 1 though. But okay, because the actual damage output isn't super high. The reason that this ends up being okay is because enemies won't target dying characters, so you don't get stacked up and comboed out here very often. Splint is dying, I press bandage. It's like a unit on 2 HP takes a 2 damage hit from an archer, the other archers can't target that unit. So it ends up, this fight is a lot scarier looking than it actually is because you can't be put into irrecoverable positions. That's the basics of it. You're just gonna have your whole team go to 1 HP eventually, and then you break out. I think this is lethal. Indeed. Fine, I'll play Vampire. You don't want to play Trapper here. I think Trapper is too swingy. Damage output's kind of low. Vampire is consistent damage, which is what we need. This fight is going to be hard if my lazy whiffs, because I'm already starting out a little bit behind. Shield is okay. I think I do want to go for some damage out of Dabble. I'm gonna again try to play through Scald here. This one goes on Alpha. Oh, we want to put 3 to Dabble. Actually, 3 to you. And I just want to keep these guys evenly damaged so that if I go Scald, Scald, 2 damage next turn, I clear out both wolves. Doesn't look super viable, does it? If lazy hits, we lock. I think I roll these. Okay, don't roll again. You don't need to push your luck. If I whiff on mana, I'm gonna be sad. Other way. The setup here is not bad. It looks scarier than it actually is. I've just been playing defensive because I'm rolling shields from lazy. You react to what you roll here, basically. 2 mana's a Scald. I want to roll for 2 mana again. That's 4. I want to roll for 2 mana, 2 damage, ideally. Okay, fine. I'm gonna roll for 2 damage again. 2 shield, also acceptable. Shield, 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 sure. Just a long fight, and maybe I'm supposed to aim to kill Alpha there with that Cruel. But, maybe not. Hard to say, really. This lazy guy's kind of on fire. He is not missing this shit. Hey, he's missing that shit, though. One of these just goes here. And then a burst for the boy. Not a bad fight, overall. I think it was scary looking, but not really scary. I would not reroll Dabble, because if I reroll into Scoundrel, my run gets so much worse. Big Hammer, what a combo with Sorcery Notes, huh? I'll go for a high roll here. I think both of these are pretty bad. Sure. Fine. Just turn lazy into fighter. I suppose. Pick an enemy and kill him with this opener. Probably the Soodle. Break the Shades Intangible is fine. Technically a little incorrect. I probably shouldn't open myself up to dying to the Shade like this, but whatever, basically. I don't know if that was right. It's lethal, so it's whatever again. Dabbler is very good. Cleric is not very good. Tough that I'm looking to be stuck with this lazy forever, but nothing to be done for it. If it's my fate, it's my fate. Guess you go 1 shield here. I can make the militia flee, but I can't also save lazy. So, yeah. Just doesn't really pan out too well. I'm gonna have to infuse to save him. But we leave him on 1 so that he only gets targeted by like cleave attacks here. So that's very easy to save him. This looks like a pretty good roll. 2 damage kills a snake. 2 + 2 + 2 kills a wolf. Infuse saves lazy. Not too bad. And now I just kill off 2 militia. It's very possible to get the juiced up double kill here. Just need a redirect out of Squire. Cool. Nice fight. Always satisfying to get the redirect double kill, I think. Scalpel Vampire is viable. It gets an okay pickup, and it pairs well with that tier 5. You know the one. Convert all, or copy all 2 through 4 items, pairs very well with Scalpel. My other 2? Oh, it's fucking Hadbot Fighter, and it's not even a 2. I'm gonna go Golden Cup though. I like Golden Cup a lot because sometimes it just wins you the game. Talked about it last time. It's like a rough 1 in 8. Hard to do the actual math, but my estimate is a 1 in 8. 1 out of 8 times you pick Golden Cup, it just auto wins the game for you. Like that. The only downside is it's kind of annoying to track how much HP Vampire has because I just have to right click and see what that is. Because no human can perceive this. I guess each of these is 25 HP blocks because it looks like there's 4 blocks. Maybe it's not too hard to track. Okay, Squire, looks like you're gonna live. Sure. I feel like my long term in these fights is kind of awkward. Normally I want to be stronger as the fight goes on, but I feel like I have a lateral power increase. Thank God he's dead. I don't like Fighter very much, so having to play Fighter lazy was not good. Fighter, but I have to look at Lazy's stupid face. Not my favorite hit. Oh, Infused pairs well with this too. I didn't even think about that. Okay, I actually don't want to lock in on 2 damage redirect. I'd rather just roll 1 shield here so I can bank 6 mana. Actually, I could go kill that wolf. I want to keep the 6 mana though, because nobody's dying now, which means I can use this mana to infuse on this turn. Because the way that this pans out now is Bell will trigger dying on Soldier and Caldera, which is very good for me, because now I don't have to worry about them getting tunneled by Fnatic. And that's solid. And then let's go like infuse first, and then a little redirect off of Caldera or something. 7 mana in the tank, Fnatic's dead, Bell's on 11. I'm almost always going to find a way to save myself here. Done rolling. And we... Spell? Sure. Fairy Pact sucks. I think that this item is not very good. -4 max HP. If it comboed, so it takes away current HP as well. So if this let me play Golden Cup, it would be kind of nasty. I could actually see it. I can see the vision here. I'm gonna go for it. I see it. I see it. You can run like this and it's like, yeah, he's 1 HP, but I can heal him. That seems really dumb. I'm gonna send it. Hey, 1 to all was pretty good for me here, actually. Ghost is intangible. Ghost's intangible goes away. Vampire's getting clobbered here. I can aim for bottom carrier with 10 mana, or I can just go like, I have to press 1 infuse, burst. That feels so bad. That feels so bad when instead I could go 8. Oh, but then Caldera's still dying because he's just a little fucking wimp. Could kill this carrier instead. Oh, could not. Okay, so there's one good line here, and it's a pretty good line to just go infuse and then burst my way through. I locked all this mana so that I could flex it into bursting if I needed, and I'm doing this because it's very good to leave this carrier and let it put 1 poison on all enemies. I want to roll this. I want to roll my Squire always for the 4 mana. He's weak so that he can be strong sometimes. This turn looks familiar, doesn't it? We go 1 infuse, 2 infuse, 3 infuse. Well, actually, we can do like 1 infuse, 2 bursts. Seems pretty good to me. What a Scald, actually. Did I try this? I didn't try this. No. Aw, man. Well, this is the worst too, so if I random, I always get a good one here. Yeah, Monk is good. Monk is absolutely good. 5 out of 105 does not look too bad. His max HP being up so I can infuse him to full health if I need is pretty solid. But remember, with the left or the rightmost side covered, we always want to roll down here. The only way I wouldn't is if I actually got value out of redirecting the militia here, but I don't really. It's just going to be set up and kill on the Soodle. Bottom Soodle, that is, and bank the rest. That's fine. It would be nice to get a little Scald value in here somewhere, but I don't think it's on the cards. In the cards, I should say. And then a redirect kills both militia. A redirect kills both militia. 3 plus 1. If there's nothing happening, there's no reason to do anything, right? I'm not under threat, nobody's dying. Especially when everyone's dropping low and I have 5 mana bank. I'm basically immortal here. Because I can just infuse twice. So baseline, it's almost impossible for them to kill me. Why did I lock this? I'm sorry. I was thinking about Scald is why I locked it, because it's nice for Scald to set the wolf to 2. But I have a 1 damage in the tank, so like... What's up with that? My statement, by the way, I'm basically immortal is true. In that position, the only reason it looked scarier and someone was dying by a lot is because I got high rolled. Other Vest Apple. No, I play Simplicity. Simplicity, Dabbler, or Soldier. Both are very good. Yeah, definitely. Other Vest Apple is whatever. +1 to all Dabbler sides is pretty good. So I could play Simplicity plus Fighter Hat on Soldier. What a combo. I want to find 4 mana more than I want to save Soldier like this, right? I roll all of these. 3 damage, 2 mana means he's never gonna die now. And we will roll, so be it. This imp is killed, we clear poison off of Vampire. Maybe better to clear 1 poison off of Caldera than 2 poison off of Vampire. Ah, sure. Your mileage on that one may vary. That's up to you to decide. I have a 4 damage hit I could roll for. I'm looking for... I don't know what I'm looking for, but I probably need to be a little careful here because I'm not making good progress. These enemies aren't really dying, are they? And they're stacking poison on me? It's definitely just kill Imp, Shield, Soldier here. 3 mana so that I can infuse away. Although Soldier is dying by quite a bit. Yeah, especially if he gets cleaved. We want enemy damage spread. Can I get some mana, please? 3 mana, 3 damage. I'll take the 1 damage mana gain, I suppose. Cleanse is pretty good. 3 puts this guy to 6. Scald only kills 1 target. Yeah, it's not very good. This is just pick 1 guy and kill him. And then press and fuse until your units aren't dying anymore. Yeah, that's all this is going to come down to, is just sit here and press and fuse until my shit lines up. It's not as frightening as it looks. Hey. How does he live that? It's a long fight though. This is a long run. 20 minutes for fight 11. I sure feel like we're not making much momentum here. Oh, there's Barbarian. I would argue that that's a bit of momentum. Although Weaver plays super well into this team. With the Fairy Pact and the Simplicity Dabbler, Weaver is quite good. I think I'm actually going to go for him. My mana and the Golden Cup, I think too many things make this a good line for Weaver. Maybe I'll regret this, but 2 mana. I'm going to roll. No, 4 damage is too good. Getting 2 mana here is fine. The value here is a little too high. I'm supposed to go like 4-3 crush here, maybe? Sure. Locking charged off the jump there is a hard choice. I don't know if you're supposed to do it or not. I did it, so like, it's done. I should be rolling for mana on everyone though. Uh-oh. Oof. Bailed out. That was almost bad. I almost lost my guy there. I think it's gonna take a while for Rotten to kill Monk. I gotta say. Sure feels like he's about to take a long time. Crazy double hit here. Should crush whenever viable. And infuse if it's worth it. Because Crush is 6 damage for 3 mana, which is an extremely good rate, but it's only a good rate if you're getting it. So you should try to make sure you're getting it as often as you can. Like here, 3-3 is nothing. It's not even a real trade. No reason to spend my mana. I can save it up for a charged. There you go. It's just a new win condition. Scale up my mana stored and then let Weaver just crush everything. Crush everything. Anyone want Whetstone here? Probably not for these guys. Add Weaken to the right side. That is fucking awful. Nobody can hold that right now. But 3/2s is also very bad. So I guess I'll take the Weaken and hope that I get something for it. Because I'm not going to play Vigil. And I'm not going to take 3/2s. I think often enough I'll get something for that. That it works out to be worthwhile. Monk is dying. I should probably roll these. 3 mana in the tank is also fine. And we go like... He just has to put himself in. He has to put himself first here. Make sure he doesn't die. It's a decent crush. But there's no reason to do it. Yeah. I can set up for the big crush, but I shouldn't send it until I have to, basically. No reason to spend 3 mana if I don't have to right away. A lot of resources, but this is still gonna look scary. We can low roll pretty atrociously here. 3 damage. 3 damage. Infuse. Not good enough. I think Monk might be dead for this. Yeah. I just didn't see his health, that's all. Kinda scary now. I think I'll maybe die to this troll with all this poison running on me. I should not have let them stack poison. Moral of the story. I let these guys stack poison for no reason. And now it's gonna bite me. 3 mana helps a lot. A heal 5 is probably worth locking in on here. Yeah, I've just got 2 poison ticking on a bunch of characters. And Troll is sitting here stomping. Probably shield so that I can guaranteed roll here for mana. Although you know what? I shouldn't reroll like that. Should not reroll like that. Oh, and I lost my cup. Not ideal. Dude, 3 poison on Dabbler is brutal. Is this guy on 10? 8, 6. He's on 3 if I launch in here. Just need you to hit one of 2 sides. Come on, Weaver. Oh, he almost did it. Not my greatest move because it does lead to Dabbler dying. But... uh-oh. I should always find lethal here. I mean, one of you hits it, surely. Thank God. Yeah, so the moral of the story here is I was supposed to kill the snakes. I tried to greed and it was wrong. That's all there is to say. I greeded mana thinking I would hit charged and almost killed myself. Prophet is fine. Ludus is obviously very bad. And Prophet is quite good. Now, not an easy fight to follow up. It's going to be hard to keep Monk alive, especially if he gets fucking smoked here. But I can potentially just shield wall. And I don't mind this position. The carrier is dying to poison and I have 5 mana saved up. I'm not going to spring into action until I need to kill this bird. Sorry, bird egg. Yeah, and if they're not scaling damage on me like poisoning me, I'm going to play a little more fast and loose now. These are all bad. I don't want shields. I want damage. Okay. There's a lot of bird up damage, but I can do... Crush, crush, burst, burst, and then I just have to save this guy. You're on 3. I can let the second cost spawn in. Have I spent anything big here? I don't think so. I want to think about some other ideas. Like, what if instead of this, I just kill the carrier? I have crush, crush, burst, right? This is best. It'll just be me versus 2 cause. I think this is my play. 3 mana, 2 mana, 1 damage. This is not correct. 3 mana, 2 mana is correct. These 2 roll. The rest rolls. Yeah, and then I just high roll a bunch of health or mana, I mean, and then go crush, crush, crush. Okay. Stabilized. All good. Duck, Demon Claw. Duck is pretty bad in this run. Not a lot of things want Duck right now. Demon Claw sucks. This item is actively harmful almost every time. I'll go random. Okay. That's not very good. But it might become good. Okay, so now that I have seen what can happen to me, I'm gonna roll more accordingly. I'm gonna be looking for Monk to find Cleanse. Alright, no Cleanse. I can Soothe out of the poison as well. Just break both intangibles here for sure. If I need to, I can Soothe. These Knolls not... like, the Knolls triple heavying is kind of scary. Has anyone seen a charge side in a while? There you go. Again, if you're having trouble, just complain. The game will right itself. That's how you fix it. I was thinking Wanderer Duck can be good for copycat mana gain. Dabalist is a good pick here because I have Simplicity. Dabalist Simplicity is pretty strong. The only problem for Dabalist is that she's against one of the best characters in the game. So even Dabalist Simplicity, I think, loses out to Wanderer. Because Wanderer can just make a big copycat mana. All 5 of my characters can make mana now. And build is mana oriented, so. I really don't want to use the stick as my first roll. Second roll I lock it. Rescue heal on Monk is viable. It's actually super viable, I think. And 3 damage arrow is good. So it's heal, redirect. Crush the Archer, rescue looks viable here. It's weird, but I think we have to play Troll King a little differently because of the wolf being in the fight. This isn't your normal Troll King fight. I'm gonna go for the Defy here. Okay, I lock Era. We don't want to roll and miss. And dodge is worthless, so you just send it. 3 mana, good. Eight mana to kill the Slate does not pan out for me. So I think this is actually going to be a Soothe angle. Here, so often we talk about how you beat Troll King, you just kill him. There's a lesser known secondary way to beat Troll King if you have Prophet, which is you just lock a bunch of Soothes in on him. He can't actually counterplay it. He doesn't really have a way to stop you from soothing him out. His damage output is all AoE, so he just loses the long game to Soothe. If you can. I can just put up... It's like, you only have to cast it 4 times, basically. So, Prophet gives you this weird secondary line where you isolate Troll King and then just soothe him away. But also you can just kill him when you're in this spot. No, you can't. It's like... Crush. Burst? Yeah. There we go. Oh, one more heal, sure. It just kind of works out so that he dies anyway. But this is the safer line, especially if we have Era scaling up. Poison Dip is one of the best tier 8s, Guitar is one of the worst. Sorry, I'll try to remember to right click. Poison Dip is very, very good. Slap that bad boy on Wanderer. Don't even have to think about the fact that I whiffed on my tier 7 item. This is a very, very nice fight to have Weaver in as well. Weaver versus Wisps is not a fair matchup. Especially not with a set of rolls like this. Oh, sorry, I'll make sure I'm in max. Decent, isn't it? Because he can crush. The first crush on 2 Wisps is 1 mana, because he gets 2 mana back. Sorry, Venom, but this is Poet. I already have your hat, so why would I pick you? I could just turn a better tier 3 or tier 3 orange into you. And Poet is going to continue our mana tradition. He's pretty good for the mana tradition too. Looks good. I'm going to roll for a mana gain and copycat here. Mana gain and copycat here. Okay, no biggie. I mean, 4 damage is not a low roll. So don't feel like it is. This bird, this shade. The problem is the shade holds the line, so you can't actually get to this bird. So we're just gonna crush burst here. Only way to save profit. Not that it's particularly bad. I should go for lethal. There's no reason to play defensively when I'm so close to killing. Even if I X out, I can always make a disgusting play like defensively. Not about to have much fun versus this one, but cantrip on... Well, so we have dumbbell, which we can play dumbbell profit for, which is decent. Dude, if I took Dabblist, oh my god, we have simplicity, dumbbell Dabblist. That unit is crazy. Unfortunately, I don't think it's that good. Timestone is probably the way, but what am I cantripping? I'm cantripping nothing. It's just going to be 2 shield cantrip, which is pretty whatever. And I'm not lowering my max HP, so I'm going to play dumbbell. If we get a cool, I don't even know what is cool, but heal 9 vitality is going to be the play, I suppose. 2 sides of heal 9 vitality is pretty strong, to be fair. Don't you XX me, Weaver. Fucking bastard. No way. No way that's supposed to happen. That's the fucking strawman argument though. Or like my own personal strawman. You go 3 mana stick, well you don't want to play that on turn 1, you want to like give yourself the opportunity to roll something better. And then this fucking loser goes XX 1 out of 36 times and you go, well, hope I didn't die for that. So it's risk versus reward management. You have to recognize if going XX is going to kill you, more or less. That's all it comes down to. I'm just gonna burst that guy out and then I'm gonna press Soothe twice and we're just gonna play... Look, you're gonna put me up against Double Chomp, we're gonna play the boring, slow line to kill Double Chomp. It's fine. I'm just gonna Soothe, and we're gonna very slowly work our way through. Kill Spiker. They can't hurt me. I don't have cantrip damage, so I'm not gonna randomly kill myself either. It's just a matter of time. You guys wanna go? Yeah. The hand. And it's Fencer or Sharp Shot. I think it's probably Fencer into the hand. Now, Dumbbell doesn't work here. Just make sure you know this. I've done this before. Dumbbell does not work. It goes before the hand's effect. So I cannot get 8 damage shots off of Sharp Shot, just so you're clear. So it's going to be Fencer, because Fencer takes Poison Dip very well. Here, I'll show you even, because Fencer has this. So Pristine is baseline 3 damage, so the base number is 3. Dumbbell does nothing because now the base number is 4, which does not work because this is going before the hand's bonus. Make sure you're aware of that. And I ended up with nothing for this R item. I ended up with Venom Hat, which is worthless. Sorcery Notes is also not very good. Alright. The hand, and also some wolf. Big turn 1 poison from the hand. A dodge from Weaver is my ideal outcome here. Could go for a dodge from Fencer as well, but putting up 6 damage, 6 poison is quite good. Okay, and now we start settling. This looks kind of bad, doesn't it? I'm gonna roll for shields, basically. 5 mana. That's pretty good. It looks worse than it is. I think actually though here I want to sneak in one of these because then I don't have to do anything particularly. And I get my mana rebated and now I get to do... I don't know how much this matters actually. Let's go Crush, or... I can burst this guy and then I can put 4+5 into the hand. And I can leave myself a Soothe. I should leave mana in the tank to press charged if possible. I think so. And this is also going to mean that the hand isn't going to target top if possible. And, you know, he does what he does because he's the hand. This is not as scary as it looks, though. You have to be able to calculate the fact that I'm very close to just killing this guy here. When you look a little closer, you're gonna go, hey, wait a minute. He's at 31. Should this be 15 damage? And then he should be at... Oh, yeah. No, that's correct. What happens if I soothe enough times? Okay, let's solve out how everyone lives this. Normally I would just say, fuck it, I don't care. But I need to care here. Oh, I'm 1 mana off of everyone living, huh? Here's the deal. If I get lazy here, he goes to red, like flashing, my whole team dies, and then he summons next turn and I lose out. That's how this ends if I don't watch myself. So, we could do big shield. Here, let's do it this way. Heal Fencer, 5 mana, big shield. Why am I shielding fucking Weaver? Shield Poet, Shield Fencer, Soothe. Not good enough. How many Soothes am I pressing? It's 3 Soothes. So it's this shield, soothe. Double dagger, let poet die. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Oh, hey streamer, you missed double use on your fucking... Yeah, you're right, I did. You're so right. You know what? At the start of this run, I had the option to take Learn Wings, and I randomed. If I had Learn Wings here, everyone lives. What do you know? Okay, sorry, I'm just gonna move on from this. I'm pretty sure I have a very high likelihood of winning this fight. So let's go like this, like this. This is all optimizing just to cover him doing a summon here. Anything else I win out. But he can summon. He absolutely can summon. And then it gets a little bit harder. But not that much harder. Oh wait, give me mana, sorry. 19 mana, 21 HP. Just about right. Alright, not too bad. A little bit tough. A little bit scary in there. But all in all, pretty good. I will take it. 2 wins away from second place, and then I'm in the home stretch for my 100 win goal. I'll be at the back 20. How exciting. I will say thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.